Students learn automotive structure and master tools used in collision repair and repair techniques. Topics covered include estimating, glass removal and installation, plastic repair techniques, computer systems, and electrical diagnostics, computerized custom colored paint mixing, paint application, and welding. Students can earn an ICAR Pro Level 1 certification, which is required for work in the field.
Good afternoon. I'd like to talk a little bit about the classroom setting and what we need to do at this point to try to get to level 1. We have a lot of the equipment, a lot of supplies, and things that we need to be able to pursue level 1 and maintain that area of what we need to further help our students to get the most out of the program while they're here. I'd also like to thank the Educational Foundation for a couple of our past winnings. Every time that we win, it greatly benefits my students, whether it's $1,000, whether it's $10,000, whatever, it always helps us out. And throughout the year, as I said before, even if you don't win the scholarship or the grant, you actually win because we get material supplies, different training things for throughout the whole school year. So it really benefits us whether we win or don't win. This is our theory class, and nothing really changes up here. We can accommodate anywhere from 16 to 20 students real comfortably. We have enough computers to cover 20 students so that we can work with ICAR and any other training program like estimating and things like that online. So this is one aspect. I think we're fine in here for level 1. It's in the shop where there's a couple items we'd like to get at this point. I'd like to take to the shop now, thanks. Okay, now we're in our downdraft paint booth. This paint booth has been in here approximately since 2001, works great. But with this type of paint booth, it was installed before we switched over to waterborne paint. With that, waterborne paint dries from turbulent air. This paint booth is designed to dry solvent-borne paint, which is linear air. Linear air comes from inside, from the ceiling, down in a downdraft booth, around the car, straight, and out the bottom. With the type of system that we need to dry waterborne paint in a rapid manner, we would have to get what's called the turbo system. The turbo dry system puts a tube in this side and a tube in this side, blowing air in a turbo effect around the paint booth, pushing down, and it doesn't allow dirt and materials to come up. Turbulent air pushes against the car and pulls the moisture off the car in a waterborne base coat job. So that's one item that really would help if we're doing more than just like a fender or door. We're doing a complete paint job, for instance. Also, I would like to get about a 6-man supplied air respirator so that we could have 6 students in here at a time, plus myself, and be able to go through training with supplied air instead of using charcoal fit type respirators. I think it'd be a lot safer, a lot better, and it's a real costly item though, so those are 2 items that I'd really like to get. As far as getting to level 1, I think we're pretty close. As far as any equipment, whatever's on the tool list, we need yet, but these are the 2 big items that I'd like to try to get at this point. This is our prep area. Whenever we're going to bring a vehicle in and basically prep and sand and get it all ready to do body filler work and get it to the stage of primer, this is the area that we work. We have 2 bays, and I can close it up so they have individual bays to work for sanding, grinding, prepping a car. As far as having everything in here, we have the right equipment, tools, and things for the most part that we can do just about everything we want to do in here. We have great ventilation because it brings the air out. It's a semi-downdraft, brings the air out through the top, and it pulls it partially back into the ductwork in the bottom and out. This area of my shop is in great shape. For the students that I have, we can accomplish quite a bit. This is our weld area. When it's all set up, we basically have all these curtains that we set up around. I've got 2 portable benches that we set up, and we've got good ventilation in place. Basically at this point, our school is an ICAR Level 1 certified program, so I'm allowed to teach students and certify if they meet the requirements, structural steel certification and structural aluminum certification for ICAR. With this particular type of setup and with the equipment we have, we're in good shape as far as welding equipment and things like that. I could use some more welding helmets. We've got 4 from you this year through the grant, the Auto Dark welding helmets, but that's one area where I could use some more. But other than that, this area is a good place now, and a good place where we can teach a lot of different things. The last thing that I'd like to show everybody is, I can't turn it on because it gets really loud, but our mix room is right here next to our paint booth area. And this is the toolbox that we got 2 years ago, full of tools through the grant. With everything that is needed yet on the tool list, along with a couple other items that I just talked about for the paint booth, that would really put us, I believe, in the level 1 category. We have a lot of things in place now. We've done a lot of things to help us get to this level, and I think we're almost there. So I hope you enjoyed the tour, and we have a nice little video to show you at the end of an assembly of a Jeep Cherokee. So thank you everybody from the Collision Repair Educational Foundation. Thank you to all the vendors that support us, and thank you for helping us get all students to the entry level so that we can have more qualified techs out there to go to work now and in the future.